preparing the hives, we can join two hives and have only one strong hive. It is possible to join two hives using different methods. We will show you today two different methods. The first one will be to remove the frames that belong to both hives and put inside a new box, a different box that not contains the smell that belongs to this hive and this hive. When you are doing it, you can choose one queen, put in the cage, and storage this queen in another hive. But in our case, that we have a lot of hives, we will put the queens together. What will happen? If you put both swarms in a new house, the bees will not fight it. The unique elements that will fighting will be the two queens. Then the smarter will kill the other queen. They will fight each other until one queen will be killed. 90.9% in the case, it's success to doing this method. Unusual to lose queens that are fighting inside the hives, and we will show you how to do it. We will put the third box here among both in the same place. This is another cover in another empty hive that there is no smell that belongs to this hive and this hive. Please smoke. Okay? One thing very, very important is not be confused with the material. If you put, for example, this cover that I removed from this hive in this new hive, the bees will know the smell and they will try to defend the place against the other bees. It's very important. We will remove the frames that the bees are not occupying yet, and we will stay only with 5 frames. And the first one we will remove and transfer. The second with brood, bees, and probably the queen as well. We will not lose time to search to find the queen. We will put together. Five frames. Now we will need to remove the bees. Put there the bees, Daniel, please. Put here. This is the old material that we need to put in separate place. Let's go to the other. Smoke. we will do the same thing. And we will introduce for complete the 10 frames. Let's go to put the bees there. Now we will cover, paying attention for not confuse with the material. If you put the cover that belongs to the first or the second hive, the bees will fight. If you put the other cover that does not belong for each other hive, there is no problem. We will cover smoke. Smoke. Okay? Let's go to remove this material. Put there, please. Now, if you come here and check the bees that belongs to both hives, will enter in this new hive because it is on the place that the other two hives were before. And if you check, the bees are not fighting. When they are fighting, they stay together to try to kill each other. And now they are entering inside, and in few minutes we have a strong hive. It's very important. This hive that we produced with 10 frames, if we have the local for where the trees are blooming, we will produce more honey than both hives that we had before with 5 frames only. For honey production, this hive is more important than 2 weak hives. And very interesting, the time for who do not have some experience is checking the bees. If the bees is starting to signalize with smell, with pheromones, with the specific smell for bringing the other bees, the operation was success. Please check here at the entrance of the hive. The bees put the abdomen to the top and is starting to open their Nasanov glands at the extremity of the abdomen. Check for secrete a specific smell that the other bees will come for enter inside the hive. And if you check in details, you will see these bees stopped closer to the entrance with the abdomen to the top and secreting the smell. Check these details. These bees. Checking the entrance of the hive with the bees secreting a specific pheromone, a specific smell for attract another bees. It seems that our operation had success because the bees are not fighting and they are entering inside the hives without any problem. This hive will produce more honey than the both one that had only 5 frames only. Check inside. All frames are full. All hive is full. Check. Now we have a very good population for start the season. 10 frames covered with bees. Only the 2 queens that we join, we will start to fighting now inside. And after 1 day, if you can be sure that what happened, you need to come back and on the ground in front of the entrance of the hive, and you will find a queen that the other queen killed her. The queen will be outside and died, of course. It's very easy. Only 2 steps we can produce new good hives. And another thing, you can start here with 1 empty hive, and the other hive that you remove from starting, you can use for the other swarm. This is very important. We do not need to have a lot of empty hives. We need only 1 that there is no smell from the both hives that are originally at the place. And this material that we remove, we can use it for another 2 hives, and until finalize. It's very easy and it's very important. This kind of handling we will use for the season, for enter inside the season, and we use for outside the season, for preparing the hives for the period between the honey season without flowers. There is another way for joining 2 hives and transform in only 1 strong hive. We can use 1 box that belongs to the first or the second swarm, but as we talked before and we explained before, all things that happen inside a nest, a bee nest, is around only 2 things. First, the bees has a very good noises for feeling different smells. Second, they have glands to secrete pheromones, some smells, some substances that create all social organization inside the hive. And if we will stay with 1 of the box that belongs for 1 swarm and only add the frames from the other hive and the bees, they will fight. But if you create something to change the smell, they will not fight because they will be lost because it's a new smell. For this, when we are joining two hives, we can use different smells for stay with the bees confused. We can use tea from mint, from basil. We can use different smells, and we can use this smell without alcohol as well. Then we will show you how to proceed now, the second methodology. Let's go there, Daniel. Smoke, please. We will use it only this hive as mattress, and we will bring the other bees and put inside. Empty, we will remove. Empty, we will remove. Empty again, we will remove. But the bees will stay in the original place. Empty, we will remove. And now with this we complete 5 empty frames. Now the swarms has brood, has bee bread, and this stay in the original location. Now, for add the other swarm, we will use the other smell without alcohol. This is deodorant. For bringing the other swarm. Smoke. We bring here. With the bees and brood. The bees. Now we have a different smell, and we will cover now. Check, we join 2 swarms, we add a different smell and put on the middle. Yes. And we put this first hive in the middle position, and hello, it's finished. The bees will come to enter inside this hive, and the operation is concluded. It's very interesting because this operation for stay with the bees confused with the smell, we can use it for introducing a new queen, for example. If we change the box and put a new cover in a hive that we need to introduce a new queen, the bees will accept 100%. For example, if we need to introduce the bee package on the hives, if we bring the new bees and stay with the different smells, we can join the bee package with the hive without any problem for the bees have for accept the new bees. Only promoting the confusion about the smell. The bees stay without action for fighting against who if the smell is different. All bees inside are lost because they are thinking, but what is this smell? And when the smell of the tea, of the deodorant will be finished, the bees will be joined peacefully without any problem. The operation again showed to us the bees stopped at the entrance, putting the abdomen for the top and showing to us the Nasanov gland. They are calling the other bees for enter inside the hive. The operation was successful.